This is Larry Bonerato from LarryOnLearning.com, and this is your Morning Minute. Inflation, what it is and why it matters, Part 2. There's an additional government policy directly responsible for inflation. The U.S. is no longer energy independent. The average price of gasoline in 2020 was $1.87 a gallon, compared to the average price today of $3.47. Our government is selling off our strategic petroleum reserve, which is supposed to be for emergencies only, to keep prices low to win elections. If our reserve was still intact, gas would be over $4 today. Additionally, our government canceled leases for drilling on all government lands, canceled the Keystone Pipeline, and prohibited the exporting of liquefied natural gas. Remember that oil is not only used for fuel. Our food, medicines, plastic, asphalt, and fertilizers all come from oil. And all these increase in price when oil increases in price. Some solutions to reduced inflation. First, unleash our energy production here in the United States. Instead of buying oil from other countries, let's develop and use our own resources. The U.S. has more oil and natural gas than any other country on earth. By achieving energy independence, the U.S. will become the world's greatest exporter of energy. This will accomplish reducing the cost of oil, which in turn will reduce the cost of gasoline, food, medicines, fertilizer, asphalt, and anything made of plastic. Those price reductions will lower inflation quickly. As oil gets below $45 a barrel, we will refill our strategic petroleum reserve that is supposed to be used for emergencies only. Second, reduce the size and scope of government with the following actions. Eliminate baseline budgeting, which allows government agencies to spend as much as they want in any fiscal year with no guardrails or mandates. That amount becomes the new baseline, and they automatically get an 8% increase for the next year. Outlaw continuing budget resolutions. If Congress will not pass the funding bills required to run the government, then shut the government down and require that Congress and the President get no pay until these bills pass. Then outlaw all earmarks in spending bills. Then require all government departments to reduce their budgets by 5% a year for 5 years. Hire an outside auditor who's doing no business with the government to identify agencies and commissions with duplicate responsibilities. Report these results to the President, to Congress, and to voters. Then all duplications must be eliminated. And then shut down all DEI departments, terminating both managers and staff. Reduce the Department of Education budget by 25% next year, 25% the following year, and shut down the department in the third year, returning control of education back to the states where it belongs. Third, close our border and enforce our immigration laws. Illegal immigration greatly increases government spending. Currently, Democrats want an open border so that more people will come in, become dependent on government, and then become future Democrat voters. These are just a few of the actions to take to reduce inflation by getting control of our government. Please share your solutions and we will publish them at a later date. Inflation, what it is and why it matters. And that is today's Morning Minute.